Finishing processes. The available finishing process can be divided into chemical process and mechanical process. We will consider the chemical process first and then make a brief reference to the others. Chemical finishing process. Chemical finishing process are those processes which involve the application of chemicals to the fabric. Chemical finishes are normally applied in the form of an aqueous solution or emulsion and can be applied with the help of a pad mangle. The fabric passes through a trough of chemical finish. It is then squeezed by a pair of nip rolls to ensure the even application of a fixed amount of the finish onto the fabric. Handle modification. When a dilute solution of boiled starch is applied to a woven piece of cotton and the fabric dried, the dried starch film will stick the warp and weft threads firmly together to give a stiff product. A crisp, smooth finish for cotton goods result from the use of modified starches. The most common handle modifier used today is the softener, which lubricates the warp and weft of woven fabrics, allowing the fabrics to bend more easily, and this gives it a soft feel. Water repellent and waterproof finishes. Waterproof finishes are those that coat or seal a fabric so water does not pass through the fabric. In earlier days, the method of waterproofing a fabric was to coat it with rubber. This did the job, but the coated fabric was heavy, bulky, and uncomfortable. Silicone compounds have been found to be the most suitable. Oil, stain, and soil resist finish. Silicones and fluorochemical finishes are very effective. A drop of oil placed on an untreated fabric spreads rapidly and stains it. A fabric treated with fluorochemical finish does not allow oil to penetrate the fabric. Any treatment that encourages the wetting of the textile surface will act as soil release agents. Polymers containing hydrophilic groups, say acrylic acid groups, would be readily wetted by water, and the wet surface will act as soil release agent. Carboxymethyl cellulose (CMC) aid in preventing redeposition of soil during laundering and are frequently included in detergents. Moth and insect damage proofing finishes. Due to environmental concerns, low animal toxic materials like pyrethroids are used for moth and insect damage proofing finishes. Microbiocidal finishes. Bacteriostatic is a chemical which inhibits the growth of bacteria. Fungistatic is a chemical which inhibits the growth of fungi. Fabrics impregnated with these chemicals will be safe and guard against infection. Flame retardant finishes for cotton. a phosphorus containing material is reacted with urea. The reaction product is padded onto cotton fabric and dried. The fabric is then reacted with ammonia and finally oxidized with hydrogen peroxide. This renders the fabric flame retardant. Anti-static finishes. An anti-static finish dissipates an electrical charge and does not allow it to accumulate on a fabric. Heat setting. To heat set a fabric, it is subjected to selected temperatures for a specified length of time. Fabrics may be heat set into a flat surface, or they may be heat set into a predetermined shape, such as nylon hosiery. Heat setting causes molecular rearrangement and relieves internal stresses. It makes the fabric dimensionally stable. Mechanical finishes. By passing the fabric between heated rotating rollers, the surface of the fabric is rendered smooth, flattening slubs, increasing the fabric luster, improving the fabric handle by making it softer. There are many finishing operations that have not been covered. These are included in the books cited in the reference and suggested further reading sections.